We're going to collect some gas, and we're going to collect it, and they call it collecting it over water. Okay, we're going to take a graduated cylinder, we're going to fill it right to the brim. Okay, they don't fit inside these basins completely, so we can't submerge it and stand it up upside down. So we have to do a little acrobatics here. We're going to fill it as high as we can, even to the point where it's overflowing a little bit. All right, and we need to get that end into the water and underwater really quick without letting any air in. So you're going to make a mess, and it's fine. If you cover it tightly and then stick it underwater, you see I just got a tiny little bubble there. That's a little bit of experimental air. I could go back and fix that if I really wanted to, but for this purpose, I'm not worried about it. We're just going to lift that up so they can see the bubble. Bubble. Okay, so what we need to do is we're going to collect some gas in the graduated cylinder. Okay, and we can measure how much gas we collect because it's graduated. Wow. Okay, there are lines. Amazing, right? So to do that, I'm just going to take the lighter, I'm going to put it underwater, and I'm just going to hold the red button so that the gas comes out and goes into my graduated cylinder. Okay? So we want to collect but somewhere between 80 and 90 mils. We'll give you some good data. Okay, so you just hold it there until you get enough gas. You're not lighting it. Oh, that's all right. We got it. Okay, so you're just going to do this until you get about 80 mils. We want to do 80 mils because at the end we need to do a little trick called equalizing the pressure. The pressure of this gas in here is not exactly the pressure of the air around us because of the water. So what we can do is, if we fill up our basin enough, we might need to even go further, like between 90 and 100 mils. If you fill up your basin enough, when you are measuring the volume here, so right now I have probably 23 or so milliliters of gas. If I'm down here between 90 and 100, and I have the water level, if I equalize those two water levels, the water level inside the tube and the water level in the basin, that will equalize the pressure of the gas. Okay? If you're close, it's close enough. All right? It doesn't need to be perfect because we're talking very small fluctuations in pressure. Okay? All right, so we would just raise and lower this until the two lines, the line inside and the line outside, match or are really close so you can get a measurement of volume. Okay? Once you have all of your variables, the mass of the lighter before, we're going to figure out how many moles of gas we used by getting the mass after, the volume of the butane, the pressure in the room, and the temperature of the gas. Actually, we don't need the mass. Yeah, anyway, it's all in the lab. What data you need is in the lab, okay? So we have 8 lighters here. There are 8 basins and 8 graduated cylinders, so how many groups do we need? 8. 7? Yeah. 8, okay? All right, go ahead. Someone can use this basin here. It's got water in it. You're going to make a mess, just clean up after yourself.